This is High Priestess Jamila here with you guys. Is Pick a Card Love reading for August, and this will also count for the new moon. So we have a new moon in Leo on the 27th, which is in a day or so, like in a couple of days. But this will also be for August of 2022. So if you're new to the channel, welcome. Make sure that you guys hit that subscribe button. And if you guys want a private reading or a consultation, if you got some real adult issues that you need help with, you guys can contact me. That's what I do for a living, is I help people. Okay? All right. So what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be doing a pick a card. So you can pick from one of these decks, and there's 3 choices that you're going to have between these decks. And what we're going to be looking at is your love relationship and the outside influences, okay? And we're going to see what kind of impact the outside influences are having, what they are doing, what is happening. Again, these are pick a card readings. Pick a card readings, though, surprisingly, they're really, really accurate. So I didn't want to go through every zodiac sign because I'm always busy with clients. And so I figured it would be more, it would save me some time. But I want to look at my, view here that I have, my angle that I'm using. And I don't understand why I can't get to, hold on, let me go to your videos. Yep, here it is. All right, let's see how this is looking. Okay. I guess that looks okay. I don't know why I can't. I'm trying, y'all. I'm trying to get this thing to like have a good angle. It's probably because I need to have a, I don't know. Maybe anyway, we just gonna get it started. Actually, what I'm gonna do is turn on my ring light, which will brighten things up a whole lot. Excuse me. Let me see here. All right. So right now is the time that you can be using to choose from the deck that you want. We have the Modern Witch Tarot deck. We have the Legacy of the Divine deck. And then we also have the Santa Muerta deck today that we're using, okay? And I mean, you can choose it by stone. This is a quartz crystal. This is a amethyst, and then this is a black tourmaline stone. So you can choose which one you want while I'm doing all of this other stuff. All right, what else did I need? Okay, and if you're watching through the playback, the timestamps are below in the comment section, okay? So I'm going to start going from the left to the right. We're going to start with, this is pile number 1, this is pile number 2, and this is pile number 3, okay? Let me see with that lighting, if it's picked it up a little bit. Is it playing? Okay, yeah, that's lighting. That's kind of ultra bright right there. Let me see if I can. I'm sorry, y'all. That's extra bright. Okay, I actually prefer that one. Okay. All right, let's get started. I'm going to get my charcoal lit up. Somewhere. I'm going to sit it right here. So outside influences, ooh, an outside influence is either going to be an ex, it can be a stalker, it can be somebody that's just hating on you, it can be your mother, it can be your brother, it can be, some thirsty dude that you didn't give attention to, and then now he wants revenge or he's trying to manipulate. Okay, outside influences often want to manipulate, and they will go to the end of the world to manipulate you and get revenge on you for whatever reason. And so we're going to see what's up with that. Okay, so we're going to start with pile number one. I'm going to be using the and I'm sorry, my child is up there playing. He's happy. He's happy. Okay. We're going to also use the karma cards because I really, really like to look at the zodiac signs. So we're going to be using this deck for all three of these pick a card readings. Okay. And so we're going to call to spirit guides, guardian angels. For pile number one, we want to look at zodiac signs. Okay. We're going to look at the zodiac signs of all parties involved. Okay, in the love situation for the new moon in July, and then for the month of August 2022. All right, what are we looking at here, spirit guides, for pile number one? Okay. So we got Mercury. So if you chose pile number one, you may be dealing with either a Virgo or a Gemini, or you may be a Virgo or a Gemini if you chose this. Also, the Sagittarius card comes up, and then the fourth house, which is Cancer. I'm sorry, the fourth house is Cancer. Okay. This is a pretty tough situation, just the energies. All four of these zodiac signs that we're looking at are pretty powerful. These particular zodiac signs can either represent you, your love relationship, or they can represent the outside influences. But I'm going to ask about the outside influences also. What zodiac signs do you see that we could be possibly dealing with that? Okay, or what planets? Thank you. Okay. So y'all may have a Libra that could be an outside influence. You may have an Aries that could be an outside influence, or you may have a Scorpio because Pluto came up. The vibes that I'm getting is that if you chose pile number one, there possibly could be a third party situation that involves Virgo, Gemini, Sagittarius, or Cancer. Okay. But it looks like the outside influences that seem to be having that you need to look at is Libra, Aries, which is Mars, and then Pluto, which is Scorpio. So if you chose pile number one, the energy that I am getting from the outside influences is that they are using their energy to try to cause some kind of destruction or interference in your relationship. All three of these planets can be very powerful. However, Pluto, that Scorpio energy, y'all may want to watch out for that. Now, there are also, I believe there's at least two other signs represented by these planets right here, Mars and Pluto. So I'm going to put these cards at the top, and we're going to put the outside influences at the bottom. Okay. And then we're going to start throwing cards here. So first we're going to look at how they feel about you. How does lover feel about you? Okay. We're going to look at that. How does the person or, persons feel about you if you're looking at more than one person? Typically, over here on this channel, we promote monogamy a lot. It just seems a lot more stable. But, in case you do have some kind of polyamorous situation, or, you're welcome to look at this video. Okay, so this card fell out. I want to ask spirit guides, how does, for whoever chose pile number 1, how does that person feel about them? What are they thinking? How do they feel deep down? How are they walking their talk? What are the outside influences? What effect are the outside influences having over the relationship? And what are you seeing in the month of August as an outcome? Okay. All right. Okay. So the 4 of Cups came up. We're just going to, it fell out of the deck. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. So your lover is obviously emotionally confused if you chose pile number 1. I feel that they have a lot of confusion coming from either this 4th house in Cancer, or either a Gemini or a Virgo. Now, some of you guys, it may possibly be a here's what I want to say about that, because for some reason, it's kind of weird and strange how I did that. And I'm going to catch myself on that. There is somebody, these outside influences are doing a lot to manipulate the situation. They have attached to this situation so much to where I can't tell the difference between you, your lover, and them, and that is a problem. So that tells me that there does seem to be some energy harvesting going on here. There's a lot of jealousy because of the love that you felt. So whether or not you are a Cancer, a Gemini, a Virgo, or a Sagittarius that is looking at this reading, or your lover, what I can sense is that they have given up. 4 of Cups means that they've given up, and that's because the situation is so stressful, caused by whoever this Libra is, this Aries is, or either this Scorpio. There's a lot. If you're pile number 1, there is a lot of effort that is being put into manipulating this situation. Now, the 7 of Pentacles comes up as well. I feel like a lot of you guys are dealing with a situation at this moment that needs help. It needs help. Okay, big time. Because what's happening is that either you or your significant other seems to be giving up. It's too much for them to deal with. It's way too much for them to deal with. 7 of Pentacles does tell me that the person can't walk away from you, though. 8 of Cups in the inverted position tells me that the person can't walk away. There's a reason why they can't walk away. What they are thinking is that they want to communicate with you. Some of you guys are being puppeteered. You don't want to talk about the situation, and you need to talk about the situation. You need to talk to somebody about the situation, because there's a great deal of heartache that's going on here. So if you're not talking to your significant other at the moment. They want to communicate with you. You may or may not have them blocked. The manipulation has been so bad that the two of you are angry at each other. You are allowing these outside influences right here to manipulate and bully you totally, especially these two energies right here. These two energies right here have been totally toxic. This is a situation that has been prolonged and went on for quite some time. Five of Swords in the inverted position as far as how they feel deep down. Well, they don't know how to feel. This possibly could be an ex or either somebody that is acquainted with you that decided that they wanted to manipulate the situation. So they don't know what to think. They're trying to think. They're trying to clear their head about it. So I feel like if you chose this pile, this situation happened probably either, I would say somewhere between 4 to 5 years ago, possibly longer. The situation only lasted, probably maybe a year. And these outside influences started to interfere. By the way, we're gonna throw more cards on the outside influence. Now, this person does care about you. However, if you're dealing with Mercurian energy is going to think to itself, they're going to think more so logically instead of emotionally on the situation. And it depends on what the outside influences are doing. If the outside influences are lying, and we're going to see what they're doing, you can tell that they're doing something involving communication, the internet, because this card represents the outside influences. They can't walk away from you emotionally. They think about you a lot. They think about what could have been. They think about the potential, but it's way too much for them to deal with. They already have abandonment issues. They already have emotional issues that they're trying to work through. Now, the outside influences have completely destroyed this connection that you had with this person. If you're dealing with a Sagittarius, the Sagittarius is probably more than likely. I feel like they're carrying the situation on their back. If you're dealing with a Cancer energy at all, they are completely, totally in their feelings. They're probably already trying to communicate with you. Cancers are typically very honest that way. They're very honest. And so at some point, somewhere in this situation, there was a false belief that the situation was going to affect you financially. And it's a total false belief. It's a total false belief. That's why judgment comes up in the inverted position, because they don't really know how to judge. First of all, the outside influences are the enemy. They have turned the situation totally toxic. And I also, because this judgment card is Scorpion energy. And this is like violent threats. This is illegal activity that's going on, Now, I will tell you that I didn't see Mars necessarily come up anywhere in this reading. I feel like primarily during the month of now, around this new moon, and in August, you're going to primarily be dealing with Pluto energy and this Libra energy. Primarily. I'm not really seeing the Mars energy. If it isn't, this is sneaky manipulation behind the scenes. That's not outward with it. There's a few people that are talking a lot. I can hear chatter. But basically, the outside influences are bitter, angry, spiteful, sadistic karmics. And what they are doing is, again, if the situation has been going on for months and months, these people need to get a life. I swear to God. Y'all, I ain't never seen nothing. They should be ashamed of themselves because they don't have a life. They enjoy manipulating. Or it's a possibility if you're dealing with somebody that will go to a witch or a spiritualist, then they may be doing witchery and they may be getting paid for it. Okay, so I'm going to pick up these cards and smudge them, and we're going to look specifically at, first we're going to look and see how you're doing as the petitioner, and then we'll look at the lover, and then we'll look at specifically the outside influences to tell you guys how to deal with it. Okay, make sure that y'all hit that subscribe button and thumbs up. Okay, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. All right, spirit guides, show me the person that is watching this reading. Show me them, and then show me the partner, and then give me an advice card on that. Okay, for July, August 2022. Okay. So right off the bat, I feel like a lot of you guys, if you're watching this, you're possibly a Sagittarius. If you're watching, if you chose pile number 1, because a lot of you guys was like, screw that, I'm moving on. Because when the manipulation started happening, you was like, I am out of here. Stop letting people puppeteer you. Why can't you stop thinking about that person? You cannot stop thinking about that person. Okay? And for some of y'all, this is people in your family. So this is something that happens all the time. These are family members. That's why the 10 of Swords comes up. Or it could be some kind of group that you're involved with or were involved with. You can't stop thinking about this person. I feel like the Queen of Wands is saying stop being a wuss and stop allowing yourself to be puppeteered. Okay, and you're filled with lies. Now, your lover, they're not dealing with anybody else. A lot of you guys are thinking they're with somebody else. That's because the outside influences are putting bugs in your ear. They appear to have moved on. They may have even traveled a distance. They may have even been pushed to the point where they were pushed away from you, like literally in physical distance. But they're still holding a torch. They're still thinking about you. It still hurts them. They still want you. They still want you. I'm hearing that I'm going to look at the outside influences in a minute. Spirit guides, what advice do you want to give to both parties? Y'all need to quit letting people boss y'all around. Okay. Yeah. So there's heavy black magic around lover. And then you just need clarity. You need to think. Okay. Some of y'all are even throwing black magic at the lover because you blaming them. Look at all these people. They almost gave your lover a nervous breakdown, and you too. You know, and sometimes, especially if it's a brand new relationship and there hasn't been a lot of time put into it, then you kind of don't really have that energy to hold it together. However, the universe seems to be trying to pull you back together. Okay? That's why this reading is happening right now, because the universe is pulling you back together. It's saying, you know, you need to work this out. This is terrible. Now, let's see what the outside influences are doing, spirit guides. Right now, new moon. I'm going to move this up closer. Okay, right now, new moon in August of 2022. Okay. All right. Okay, cards is falling everywhere. Boy, they messy too. They real messy. Oh, look at what we have here. Oh, God. Wow, they done went broke. They done went broke. Oh, my God. They getting ready to move on. Something getting ready to happen. They getting ready to get sick. They getting ready to get kicked out. They getting ready to have money problems. Oh, wow. Wonder why they showed the hangman. Some of them are going to go to jail. Okay, but this is what they're doing, spirits. I want to know what actions they're going to be taking against pile number 1 or card number 1. Okay, yeah, see there? See, that's why obsession is never good. Okay. This is why being obsessed is never, ever, ever good. Now, the Empress came up for one of them. That's that Libra energy. So what Spirit is telling me is that it looks like Mars and Pluto, they gonna have some real bad luck. Somebody gonna get locked up. Same thing could happen to either one of these outside influences. Jail time, some kind of judgment. But it looks like for a few of them, so basically some of the moves that they're going to be making. I personally feel like a lot of you guys have been doing work on the situation, because even though you didn't really work towards getting the person back necessarily, but you were working towards removing a lot of the bad energy of the outside influences, because they weren't just trying to destroy your relationship, they were trying to destroy your life. Y'all need to watch out for, I would say watch out for them attacking your job and your money. These cards are in the inverted position. However, the first card that fell out is the Six of Swords. I feel like Pluto and I feel like Libra's moving on. And Libra's moving on. They going somewhere. They going. So they're going to move on from the situation. However, you got Pluto and Mars here, which is either Scorpio or Aries. They're going to go broke. They're going to have some serious issues because of this. It's going to backfire on them. I do see justice in this Empress card, because it was almost like a goodness gracious. Wow. What messages you got about this Mars, this Aries card, spirit guides? Yeah. The sun in the inverted position. So this person is going to, that means stuff is backfiring on them. They're going to be busy for quite some time. Somebody's going to jail. One of them is going to jail because they have been doing threats. Yeah. They've been threatening. They've been sending negative messages and threatening people. What about this Libra card? What about this Libra person? Oh, yeah. So they're very regretful. All of them are definitely getting negative karma. for what they did in the month of August. However, that doesn't mean that they're not going to still try. I feel like what the Empress is saying is have confidence. In particular, if you have been doing spiritual work on the situation, you need to be more confident about the situation, and you need to stop believing in these people and what they're saying. They've definitely done a lot of manipulating, using their power towards this, and they're definitely going to regret it. That's all I see is regret, and they should. I feel like if you are, whether or not you are a Cancer or a Gemini or I feel like that's a Virgo or a Sagittarius. In particular, if it's in the four, if you're dealing with a Cancer at all, they have an extremely powerful intuition as far as what is going on, and they got the power of that moon. And so what you can tell is that, the whole game of manipulation that they were playing, it did involve somebody that was doing a lot of witchcraft because the Hierophant comes up. But you can tell that what they were doing they were just doing little petty stuff, talking a lot, lying a lot. It did get very dark. It did get worse. I mean, goodness gracious. Yeah, it did get a lot worse. It got so bad to where somebody was threatening somebody at work. There was bodily harm being threatened. Somebody reported it to the police, and now that person is going to go to jail. If it was not reported to the police, this person has been cursed. Somebody got cursed in the situation. Okay. Now, I do feel strongly that if you chose pile number one thing that you have to do is you have to protect your energy. What I'm sensing is that the outside influences, they did have jealousy, but at the same time, it was almost like they wanted to take what you had. That person in particular, this either one of these outside influences was trying to take the place of your partner. They were trying to take the place of the partner, but it was disingenuous because all they wanted was to use the situation. So you see this person right here, this Queen of Pentacles in the inverted position. You can tell that a lot of you guys may have lost something. Let me tell you something. Y'all think in reverse. First of all, it wasn't your partner's fault that somebody was doing black magic. You may have lost money. That's not their fault. That was the outside influences. And the reason why the Four of Cups kept coming up is because they were using it. Outside influences will do that. They'll threaten your job if you don't walk away from that person. It's really sick. So a lot of you guys did lose your job. Some of you guys had to drop out of school because it got that bad. And the only thing that was on your mind, because you were in kind of a mental prison, you are that other person, was that, oh, this relationship is toxic. No, look at your outside influences. Look at all these major arcanas. So if we were to confirm that it was the outside influences, and I mean, people can be really influential. People can be very toxic. People can do that, especially if it's more than one person or if people are working together. Okay, spirit guides, would you say that the outside influences had a significant impact on this relationship that we're looking at here? Okay, so the answer is yes. Okay, see that? They use magic, black magic, glamour. Somebody was in love. Somebody was real freaky, wanted a threesome or some weirdness. It was some weirdness right here. Judgment. Somebody tried to use the law. Somebody was threatening bodily harm. And then also you can tell that there was some prowling around the energy. Somebody really, really wanted to do this relationship in. And they were successful. Does it mean that the relationship doesn't count? No. But what I'm going to tell y'all is that from what I'm looking at, if you decide to try to get this person back, there's going to be a significant amount of healing that's going to need to be done. I've actually worked cases like this before. It was very complicated. Both of the lovers were turned against each other. They were both confused. One of them less confused than the other. There was a lot of heartbreak that was created by black magic. It was really bad. And so I had to do healing on both. And they still have, it's like a work in progress to reestablish that trust and confidence, because there was homes that was lost. People lost their homes. People lost their jobs because of it. Stop blaming the other person. You should have been looking at the outside influences. Okay. All right. We're going to move on to pile number 2. Okay. I'm going to do a little bit of smudging. Pile number 2 would be the legacy of the divine tarot, where you chose the amethyst. Thank you, goddess. Okay. All right. Give me a second, y'all, because I have people trying to reach me. Okay. All righty. Hey, 1EQL. Hey. All right, spirit guides, for pile number 2. Show me the lover, the partner. Give me 3 cards to represent what zodiac signs, what constellation we're dealing with for pile number 2. For the lovers. Okay. So we got a Capricorn here. Saturn is actually Capricorn, y'all. We got a Pisces. And then we got Jupiter, which is a Sagittarius, okay? So if you chose pile number 2, you may be a Capricorn or some other earth sign, but mainly Capricorn. Then you got Pisces, which means that it could be another water sign, or it could be another dual sign. So if you chose pile number 2, you might be a Libra, Aquarius, or a Gemini. But Jupiter is definitely Sagittarius if you chose pile number 2. Show me the outside influences. What energy are we dealing with the outside influences? What's up with you Libras? Boy, y'all just like messing with people's relations. Oh, we got Neptune. So we got another Pisces. We got a Leo and we got a Libra here as the outside influence. Again, it could be another sign associated with Neptune. It could be their moon sign. It could be their sign in Saturn. Everybody doesn't know their enemy's chart. Definitely looking at a Leo, okay, or some other fire sign, but definitely a Leo as an outside influence. All right. Spirit guides, for those that chose pile number 2, show me how does lover feel about them. July, August 2022. What are they thinking? How do they feel deep down? How are they walking their talk? What are the outside influences, impact on the relationship, and what is the outcome advice card for August? So 8 of coins, 9 of wands. Ooh. Oh, damn. So this is very interesting. In this particular situation, you definitely dealing with family, familial outside influences. I can see Neptune is coming in as a mother energy, father energy. The Leo is coming in as mother or father energy. Authoritative energy is what's coming up. And I can and I feel like there's also, so basically the 8 of coins comes up. How do they feel? This is a person, if you chose pile number 2, either you or that other person had to deal with money matters, or either something that involved healing. There's a financial situation to where someone is trying to control the finances. Some elder, somebody's trying to control the situation on some level. It even kind of reminds me of Oedipus complex. Definitely can see that there's some weirdness within here. There's a narcissist that we're dealing with here. Okay, and this is how these cards come up. I'm sorry. If you chose pile number 2, you're dealing with either Capricorn, Sagittarius, Pisces. They didn't have time for weakness. So this person kind of looks at the other person as being very weak. There did seem to be a deep emotional connection that was formed. Judgment is how they feel deep down. So they feel as though something was done. This situation looks as though it is hopeless. It looks like it ain't really much that can be done about this situation. Nine of Wands in the upright position. This person seems to be thinking, I need to separate. I need to get away from this situation. Now, for some of you guys, they may be thinking, I'm going to wait until later. I'm going to wait until later, maybe look this person up, maybe to get back together with them. I'm going to deal with it later. It's possibly making you feel as though you're not a priority. Let me tell you what they're dealing with. They're dealing with family who is extremely toxic. I can feel it. I can feel the chains and the whips. It's making my throat itch. If you chose pile number 2, whoever this is a lover previously, because I feel strongly that a lot of you guys have already replaced that person. But there was a lot of, you left a bridge burning. You may be watching this and you may have a very controlling person that wants to control the narrative. They're pretty weird and freaky too because they want to control sexual energy. I would put a curse on either one of these people right here. I don't like them. They're pretty disgusting to me. But a lot of you guys have said, listen, I'm not going to sacrifice anything for this situation because the person tried to come back to you, but you don't trust them now. If you're looking at pal number 2, you probably still love that person and you're still thinking about that person. However, this person is totally being manipulated by money. They have not gotten freedom from whatever this is. And if the situation caused financial situations, they walked away. I can already tell you a Sagittarius is like, don't mess with my money. A Pisces is like, what are you going to do to fix it? And a Capricorn would stick by the situation, but if you were the one that had somebody on the outside influence that you didn't have in check, then they walked away too. They said, listen, I can't deal with this. This is too much to deal with. I got too much at stake. So you can tell that the situation is extremely stagnant. The Knight of Wands in the inverted position is where the person is not putting their energy into the situation. Some of you guys, if you chose pal number 2, you went to a spiritualist that you shouldn't have went to. You went to somebody that did the wrong thing. In fact, what I can sense all over this reading is that somebody, they mojo is gone. And y'all got to be careful who you go to get love work. You got to be careful. For many, many, many different various reasons, made it worse. Pushed them away even more. Outside influences is the 6 of coins. So I can tell that a lot of you guys that chose pal number 2 have been trying to get in touch with this person, have been trying to get back with this person. But see, they got watchers. They got people that are watching them. This is sick right here. This is sick. I'm sensing nothing but weirdness coming from, like, pardon me, if this is somebody's father or mother, what are you trying to sleep with your own child? Like that, like, they won't let them have nobody. And they're totally manipulative. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. Give me a second. It's kind of hard with it angled down like this. Okay. All right. Sorry about that, y'all. Hello. Hello to the person that just joined. Hello. Yeah, this is pretty weird here. So, like I said, you may be a Pisces that's wanting a Capricorn back. You may be a Sagittarius that's wanting a Pisces back. However, the situation is that you can tell, and see, we ain't even through the cards to actually look deeper into the situation. There's an outside influence here that is holding on to this person for financial security of some sort. Um, and so you can tell that I can almost see somebody monitoring the situation to make sure that y'all don't come back together. But like I said, let me throw the cards. Spirit guide, show me what messages do you have for whoever picked pile number 2? Show me where they're at, and then show me this lover. Okay. Oh, y'all trying to get in touch with that person. Okay. Oh, my goodness. See, there's that fire sign energy, that Leo. It comes up as the Emperor, but that is somebody's. And then that's your lover. Oh, somebody done put something on them real bad. I almost feel sorry and want to pray for this person. The devil in the inverted position. And that skull stands out for me. They done did a significant amount of work on this person. Y'all, oh my God. This is breaking my heart. A lot of you guys either want to get back with this person or you're trying to contact them, but it's blocked. That's why the 6 of Cups comes up in the inverted position. Somebody got this person in some kind of freaky chains or something, but you can also tell that this person definitely does think about you, but they think you've done something wrong. There was some head work done here. Y'all see that skull? They having headaches. They having dizziness. They possessed. They are possessed, and they are there where their heart is that they feel like love isn't worth it. They've let this person do a number on them. And this could be coming from your side. In fact, I'm almost positive that there has to be some kind of black magic that's being done. And if you're watching this as being, it's probably coming from your end, but it could be coming from their end. Let's throw the advice cards. Yeah, you're going to have to do something about it, because either way, Pandora's box has been opened. Definitely can sense the presence of a curse and really bad spirits here. Repeating message 3. Both of these are in the inverted position, which means that whether or not you get back with this person or not, y'all both cursed. Y'all need to do something about this. Now, I do see the situation improving itself, but you can tell that this situation has been pretty bad for the past few years, and there's been nothing really that has been done. Prayer ain't gonna do it. Prayer ain't gonna do it. I see people get ripped apart, torn down every single day by black magic. Okay. That person is walking around like a zombie. They're not doing well at all. They crying all the time. They're suicidal also. I would curse the hell out of these 3 outside influences. I don't care who it is. All right, so the high priestess in the inverted position tried to flip over. I want to add spirit, but guess what flipped over in the inverted position? Show me what the outside influences in pile number 2 are doing around the new moon and in August 2022. Mm-hmm. So what you're going to see is outside influences. I can see a narcissistic couple here, or either just narcissistic people. I can see them celebrating something. Can I give y'all some advice? Stop letting people whoop y'all butt with magic. They got y'all under total control. The outside influence is either going to get married or something is going to happen while they got you under black magic in limbo. These are two messengers, though, that are telling you that you need to look and see what's going on because, it's not just this relationship that they affected, but others. And something got to be done about these people right here. Oh, I would put a fork in them. I would put a fork in them. That is disgusting. They just enjoy hurting people. You can see clearly. For some of you guys, though, I can see a glimmer of hope for some of you guys. I feel like some of you guys are going to at least communicate with this person. Some of you guys may communicate with this person, but there's still going to be bad blood because you're going to go and tell these people. Spirit, give me some clarity on. So this is an ongoing situation. There is a magician that has been paid an exorbitant amount of money to continue to keep y'all apart. Because the magic, I mean, I can see them talking about it. Somebody getting ready to marry the wrong person too. Spirit guides, clarify for me the Libra, the Leo, and the Neptune, and the Pisces. Ace of Coins in the inverted position. Ace of Swords in the inverted position. And then the Page of Coins in the inverted position. Some of y'all done did some work on this situation already. Somebody about to throw their money away. Whoever this Leo is, they're not going to win. This is defeat. Whoever this fire sign person is. This person is sick. Whoever this is either a Taurus or a Libra. It possibly could be a Taurus too. They getting ready to lose their job or something. They're going to have some bad luck because of that. They put way too much into it. They were putting way too much effort. Bad luck is going to come to these people. But even when people are, like a lot of people think, well, if this person loses their job, if they have, if they have financial issues to where they have issues with their resources, that means that that's going to stop them. Not necessarily. Not necessarily, because see, this person right here can do, they don't even need a candle. This person right here. Now, this person may break all the way down, but this person right here ain't gonna stop whoever this Pisces is. This is an ex or something. They just not gonna stop. They're gonna project a lot of this energy to you guys. That's why you can't just say, I walk away, because if somebody is doing that, you think they're gonna stop at that? Somebody is that ruthless. I mean, think about it. If somebody is that ruthless to try to rip apart your relationship, what do you think that they don't have other plans for you? What advice do you want to give to pal number 2 before we move on? Death in the inverted position. Yeah. They're saying, don't be a George McFly and to fight back, because either way you're going to lose. Some of y'all, especially some of y'all Sagittariuses. Y'all like, I am cutting this person off because they believed in what that person said, and I am pissed, and I don't appreciate it, and the universe is saying something else totally different to you. Sorry, y'all. Let me plug in my phone real quick just to make sure that my battery ain't going down. You can't just walk away. That's why the death card comes up in the inverted position. Part of the reason is because whoever it is that you were dealing with has a habit of attacking your lovers. This is either an ex, a father, somebody, a mother. They have a tendency to do that. And something's got to be done about them. You can't just, you can't just do that. You can't just walk away. Spirits are saying that you need to be strong. This is a repeating pattern in your relationships, and you sit up here thinking, well, love is messed up, and it ain't love. It's your outside influences that you're not dealing with. Ain't no wrong with loving somebody, but see, what you're not getting is that under that particular influence, that's why you've been fighting and arguing. That's why y'all was fighting and arguing. Because, so again, somebody was doing skull work. So you see that skull right there? That means that somebody's controlling you. They're controlling your mind and your heart. They're sick. You need to get some help for that, okay? We're going to move on to pile number 3, which is the Santa at the deck. I mean, if you just sit and let people influence, like if you just sit there, you might as well just tell somebody, I'm a puppet. Go ahead and just tell me what to do. I don't know about y'all. I ain't the one for that. But then again, I've been doing this for years, and I've seen it over and over and over and over again. And I'm sorry, people like that just deserve to be cursed. Okay. All right. So pile number 3, if you chose the Santa at the deck, we're going to first take a look at you and your lover. Spirit guides for pile number 3. What zodiac, what planet are we dealing with? What energies are we dealing with for the lovers? Okay. So the 11th house is Aquarius. Ooh, this one gonna be a doozy. 5th house is Leo. And then we got a Cancer. So it could be air, could be fire, could be water. Okay. But primarily Aquarius, Leo, and Cancer, if you chose pile number 3. Show me the outside influences. What's their zodiac association, or either their zodiac? I hear Spirit saying that you keep focusing on somebody that's not even the influencer. They don't see, knowledge is power. Ooh, South Node. South Node is past life. So this is a karmic. You may be dealing with an Aquarius outside influence. And the 7th house is Libra. Libra, y'all done came up in each reading. Y'all some wicked folks, boy. Why y'all be doing that? Okay, and then we got Jupiter. If you chose pile number 3, you're dealing with a very, very karmic situation that has past life roots. Okay. Past life. Somebody from a past life. Past life affecting, a past life karmic affecting this life. Spirit guide, show me whoever chose pile number 3. How does the lover feel about them? So we're dealing with either an Aquarius, a Leo, or a Cancer. Okay, show me how do they feel? What are they thinking? How are they feeling deep down? How are they walking their talk? What impact is the outside influences having? And what do you have as a final advice or outcome card for? We're going from new moon in July for the month of August of 2022. Oh, yeah, they love you, whoever you are. And they think about you all the time, and they want you. If you chose pile number 3, oh, okay. So whoever this is, they definitely still love you. And they're probably even in communication with you a lot. They think about you all the time. And they really, really, really want the relationship. It's something that the relationship provides for them that they can't seem to get anywhere else. Now, how they're walking their talk, Knight of Swords. This person is a fool. They are. They are allowing themselves to be manipulated. A lot of you guys, if you chose this one, you're a Leo, and you're like, the first thing y'all say is, you weak. You ain't strong enough for me. You weak. Right? Well, look at these outside influences. We haven't even looked to see what they're doing yet, but you can tell the lovers in the inverted position, the outside influences, they are purposely driving the situation apart. They're talking a lot. They're lying a lot. You can tell that they're lying. And with this, judging by this 8 of Swords in the inverted position, is that there is quite a bit of manipulation of the mind being done, especially if you're dealing with an Aquarius. A lot of paranoia and delusions. Playing y'all totally against each other. So you can tell that whoever chose pile number 3, you're still involved with this person, or either you still talk to this person a great bit because y'all have a really, really strong connection with each other to where you're just drawn to each other. So the manipulation has worked, but it's not working like it was working in the past. That's why the South Node came up too, because the energy is shifted a whole lot in the situation. However, you can tell that this person either is very testy, especially if they're an Aquarius. You know, they're constantly making themselves hard to love. If they are a Leo, they may possibly either be cheating or talking to other people because they feel insecure in the situation to the point where they feel like they need to have a backup plan. And y'all saying things to each other that you don't even mean. Stop saying stuff that you don't mean. Who are you trying to prove something to? You know that you love each other. Who are you trying to prove something to? Who's there? Is somebody watching you and giving you brownie points for talking crazy to each other? Both of y'all need to get y'all heads together. This makes me sad. Okay. Spirit guide, show me pile number 3. Show me the lover. And then 2 advice cards for July, August 2022. Okay, thank you. Oh, God. Oh, wow. All right, so right up off the bat, you can tell that if you're watching this, y'all just can't, y'all blind as bats. However, oh, God. Some of y'all are ready to walk away because it's just too hard. I mean, you can tell that on the lover's side that their family members are really, really sick. You can tell that it's either family or people that they hang in tough with that they need to walk away from. And then also you can tell that that person is martyring themselves. So I can tell why y'all sick of this crap. I can tell why y'all tired. Y'all tired of it. And whoever this 10 of Wands is in the inverted position, why would you martyr yourself for these people? Ew. Give me some clarity on this 10 of Wands in the inverted position. Oh my God. Four of Swords in the inverted position. So that tells me straight up and down that these are some folk doing some underhanded stuff anyway. You need to walk away from them people. Them people ain't no damn good. They stabbing you in the back. And I can tell that if y'all are watching, y'all felt the same way. You can tell that outside influences are absolutely having an impact. Santa Muerta is saying the other person doesn't need to change. You need to change too. I guess I see you next lifetime. Spirit guys, show me the outside influences. What are they up to? So first thing Spirit told me is that outside influences are still actively manipulating the situation, and they're also manipulating the situation energetically. Your lover possibly has either money or energy. Either up, cards is falling. Okay. Okay, they're posing. We got a poser here. Yep. They're still trying to break y'all up. Yep. Okay. So right off the bat, what needs to be said, God damn it. This is making me mad. Oh, God. They setting somebody being set up here. They real dirty. They posing. They trying to set people up. Trying to get people locked up. Is what you can tell. Yeah. Some of y'all still talk to this person and y'all just, why is it always that person that appears to be helpful, but they're not? So this is the Aquarius energy right here, but it could be either one of these, Aquarius, Libra, or the Sagittarius. They are trying to appear to be helpful, but they're being manipulative. I'm not really necessarily seeing any black magic, but I'm just seeing a lot of lies and a lot of miscommunication. Whoever this person is from the past, they crazy. They are very mentally ill, whoever this is. They are just obsessed with it. Okay, so here's another thing. If you chose pal number 3, you are talking to this person about it, but the problem is that there's a great deal of insecurity. Yeah. 5 of Pentacles in the upright position. What else, Spirit Guide? Something's getting ready to come out. Some kind of information. Okay. So this is an ex or somebody that wants them back, or either somebody got some issues and problems. You know, they probably want to steal your shine, steal your crown. So you can tell that July, August, especially whoever this fire sign Sagittarius is, you got yourself an Aquarius here. They're just really, really, really trying to make you look bad. This person is in competition talking about money or something. But see, at the same time, you can tell that this person may be attacking your finances too. So it ain't just about the love relationship. Y'all need to watch your money. And see, there's a specific plan of action that has to be done for that, because honestly, whenever the Hermit comes up, it does kind of say to me that somebody may be using some kind of spiritual work, you know, talking to some of these gods and stuff up there, you know, or maybe down here to do some uh some manipulation. All these pages done came up, and so you can tell that they're full throttle in full swing with the situation. Somebody, all 3 of these people are very, very, very obsessed with the situation. Like I said, I would curse all of these outside influences, because you know, they have it out for you. These are enemies. They don't want you to have no happiness. They don't want you to have no strength. They don't want you to have nothing. If you would allow them to manipulate your relationship, you're also allowing them to manipulate your finances, your health. Pretty much all goes in there together. Not only that, there's always the probability of some kind of, oh, that's what I can see. I can see a cursed poppet. Okay, so keep in mind, guys, that I am a witch that practices witchcraft. There's some kind of cursed poppet that's been buried in a little tiny coffin at a cemetery. Okay, of the both of you. It obviously didn't really work, but what I can see is other attacks. Okay, well, I couldn't get you there. I'm going to try to get you here. Or I couldn't get you here. I'm going to try to get you there. However, you can tell that somebody is losing money because of this. They need to lose everything. First of all, um, you're disgusting. And you know, listen, this is a lot of effort here. And you're not the only person that these people are doing this to. So I would just love for you to see, I do see a lot of smoke and mirrors too. I'm gonna see what the advice is gonna be on the outside influences, and that's how I'm gonna be able to tell. Spirit guides, what advice do you want to give pal number 3 on these outside influences? Got the Emperor upright, the 3 of Swords upright, the 2 of Cups upright, and then the 9 of Pentacles in the upright position. I would say that I feel like what Spirit is saying is send that crap back to them. 10 of Cups is in the upright position. What I almost want to say to a lot of you guys is that they're going to be trying to do something doesn't mean that it's going to work, because a person can try, but it doesn't mean that it's going to work. So for a lot of you guys, it's not going to work, but keep your eyes open is what this Queen of Swords is saying. I feel like you need to cover yourself. I do. I feel like a lot of you guys still need to cover yourself. I feel like there's something that needs to be done about what they are doing, because I feel like this to me says that what I can hear them saying is, okay, I couldn't ruin their relationship, but now I'm going to mess with their money. I'm going to mess with everything about them. I'm going to do just whatever I can to be a bugaboo, to harass them. So, something needs to be done about that. Okay. I keep seeing bones. That's why I like this deck so much. I'm not going to really say what I would be doing to these people. What I feel is that Spirit is saying to protect your money, and for protection, some kind of really, really powerful protection. Somebody has been using their position, their job. Somebody has a job doing something to where they have access to either information or privilege. And so, because the Emperor comes up, who cares? Like, why are y'all so intimidated by people? You intimidated by this person? Are you afraid of this person? I'd say I'd be more afraid of being homeless or struggling. Okay. I'd be more afraid of because the 10 of Cups comes up. So this person, if they can't attack the adults, then they're going to attack the children too. So y'all got to watch y'all kids. School is going back into session in August. I can see these people going as far as to even getting a job at your child's school so that they can be on the inside touching your child. They'll treat your child with that's why that's one of the reasons why people done lost their mind these days. Listen, guys, listen. Okay. I want y'all to listen to me very carefully. Here's what I can see. I can see a person being paid off, and I can see a person that's very shysty. And I see them putting how teachers have way too much power over your children. Your child, there's children involved here. You can tell because of the 10 of Cups. Very young and impressionable, touching the top of your kid's head, very demonic, wanting access to your children. That's weird. That's weird. Do you understand me? So at the same time, this Emperor is a spirit guide that is saying to you, listen, next thing you know, your child gonna come home suicidal. Let me throw a read out for the kids. Y'all also need to cover your kids. When people can't get what they want, they'll attack any way that they can. People are disgusting. And you're definitely dealing with a karmic. which, this card represents trouble. This is a karmic from the past life. So a lot of people will say, well, it was just a man or it was just a woman. Oh, oh, you're fooling yourself. Okay. What messages do you have about pile number 3 and their children, maybe their future children? If you haven't had children yet, this could be, yeah. See, I told y'all. Okay, so Knight of Wands comes up. Some of you guys have either teenagers or older children. Some of you guys have toddlers. 9 of Wands, 10 of Swords in the inverted position, and 3 of Pentacles in the inverted position. So you can tell that a lot of you guys need to watch your children around August if you have them. If you're having fertility problems, then that's why. The outside influences have done something under the belt. Spells, listen, infertility and miscarriage spells work every single day. Why do you think that there's men and women lined up at the fertility clinics with unexplained fertility? They've done all kinds of in vitro fertilization. None of it ever takes. Okay. Now, if you have children that are older, you better watch them because they, what I can sense is some kind of attack at the school. A group of kids being told to attack. This is a real nasty person. In fact, this 7th house in Libra, I don't know why it's reminding me, and not to say that this is going to happen to your child, but you better watch your kids, okay? Not to say that, but listen, that evil woman that killed that young child, Sylvia Likens, she was a Libra. And that is the vibe that I'm getting. I'm going to do as much as possible to tear this person down. This possibly could be an ex-lover as well. I can feel it because my heart just thudded. This is a very jealous, angry, spiteful person that cannot be reasoned with. They don't care. They are totally living that karmic life. And they don't want to change it. And they will do harm to your children. If your children start to get depressed, suicidal, the first thing that people do is they say, well, I'm going to take my kid in for therapy, or I'm going to do this, or I'm going to do that. And, oh, if there's problems at the school, it's character building. But see, you really need to hold them like they're newborn babies, seriously, because this is a significant amount of energy that's going to be put over your child's head. I could see somebody touching your child's head and forehead, but it's the evil eye. It's the evil eye. Okay, I could see this person. This is pretty disgusting. A lot of people always think, well, it's the government, it's this and that. No, it's just individual people that it possibly could be an individual. It could be a group of people, but they all have this, they don't care too much about their own life. You know what I'm saying? So something's going to have to be done about this. You can't just let that slide and think, because even if, children are very resilient, they are, but they can carry these things into their adulthood. And you can tell the 3 of Pentacles in the inverted position. You see somebody digging around the ground right there. See, it's in the inverted position because those are spirits. These are spirits. Ancestral spirits, real nasty, mean ancestral spirits that, y'all got yourself a coven here. I can see it. Y'all need to get some help for this because you know what? I was watching that show Intervention. I can see somebody offering your child drugs. Your child coming home with a drug habit. They probably entering into high school or either college. Please do something about these people. Okay. Whatever it is that needs to be done, is going to depend on the situation and who you're dealing with. For example, that fire sign, I would deal with them totally different. All of them need to be dealt with equal uh, um, um, something. Pile number 3, I'm extremely concerned about your family. Okay. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. If you guys need to reach me, the link to my website is below. Okay. I'll catch y'all later. Blessings.